up, guys? It's J-Dog back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my favorite rookies, and you can also comment down below your favorite rookies. So we're only going to be talking about my top 5 players, because in the last video a couple of months ago, we talked about my favorite NBA superstars for next season, and that video was too long, and I'm pretty sure it was so boring. So I'm going to try to make this video really short, not like a 1-minute video, just like a 13-minute. I'm going to try to make it short though. So in the last time we talked about my top favorite players, we were talking about superstars, but in today's video I'm going to be talking about the rookies only. And also, like I said, comment down below your favorite rookies, and I'm going to be asking you guys my favorite rookies, but I'm pretty sure you guys have different opinions than me, so go ahead and comment down below. But also, before we get the video, guys, I want you guys to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any more content like this, if you're a basketball fan or an other sport fan. Anyways, let's go. So number 1, I want to talk about Victor Wembanyama. Of course, he has to go first because he's tall and he's very good. Currently, Victor Wembanyama is averaging 18.3 points per game. His rebounds per game is 11.3. Assists per game are 4.3. And that's about it. But he's actually averaging 2.3, sorry. But anyways, he's very tall. He's got a lot of blocks. He's blocked Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins. He's blocked a lot of basketball players. And it's shocking to see shorter people block him, because Victor Wembanyama's only got blocked 3 to 2 times. And I was watching the Warriors game a couple weeks ago, and Gary Payton got up there, and he was able to get all the way up to him. Like, I'm pretty sure he had to put a lot of strength into getting that. So Victor Wembanyama has to go number 1 because he's the best. He can't be the last, because that would be insane if you put him at last. Victor Wembanyama needs to go first. So, comment down below if you think he's going to have an entire career without injuries, any problems. Is he going to be in the Hall of Fame when he retires? I feel like, yes, he's going to be a superstar. Hall of Famer when he retires. And it's going to be fun to see Wemby versus LeBron James. I believe that game is in a couple of days, so I got to stay tuned for that. Is Victor going to be blocking LeBron, or is LeBron going to be blocking him? I don't think LeBron's going to be able to block him, but we'll see what happens. So the next player I want to talk about is number 2. I think it's Asar Thompson. Asar Thompson came from OTE, aka Overtime Elite, which is a high school professional basketball league where you can go there and they can help you work on your shooting, and they just help you with a lot of things so you can be able to be good enough to go to the NBA, because you know some players don't make it to the NBA, so they want to take their level there to see if they're good enough to play in a professional league and then, you know, play there. So anyways, Asar Thompson is having a crazy year with the Pistons. But the Pistons are horrible right now. They are 2, and I think they're 2-19 or they're 2-20. But they're horrible. They're the worst team in the Eastern Conference. And Asar Thompson's averaging 14.0 points per game with 12.3 rebounds, 3.7 assists per game, 2.3 blocks per game. And I believe that's the same blocks Wemby's got. And Asar Thompson got his ankle snatched by Tyrese Halliburton. And Tyrese Halliburton's a very good player. And Asar Thompson's a good defender, so he couldn't defend him. And then Asar had 2 nasty posters this year. It was so nasty. It just shocked everyone. And this guy, he's going to be catching bodies his entire career. And I feel like he needs to dunk on LeBron James next. That'll be fire. But unfortunately, he's not going to be able to help the Pistons win games this season. That's not going to happen. Maybe next season he'll do better. But the duo, not just the duo, the trio of Asar Thompson, Cade Cunningham, and Jaden Ivey. And for some reason, Jaden Ivey was coming off the bench at the beginning of the season. And I don't know why he barely starting late. But now that all 3 of them are on the court together, that's awesome. But how do they still suck when they have Cade Cunningham, who's averaging, I don't know, I'm pretty sure, I'm going to guess that he's averaging 17. I really don't know how much Cade's averaging. And Jaden Ivey is not having a good season. I hate to say it, but I feel like he's not even doing anything. He's not like he was at his rookie year. So anyways, I'm going to put Asar Thompson at 3. And it's time to move on to my 3rd best player. And my favorite rookie at 3 is Chet Holmgren. I got to put Chet Holmgren at number 3. I know that he got drafted last year, but he's a rookie this year because he missed his entire rookie season last year. So that's why he's having his rookie season this year, because he didn't play in his actual rookie year. But Chet Holmgren is on the race for Rookie of the Year, and I believe he's the number 1 in the race for the Rookie of the Year. I feel like it's either going to be Chet Holmgren or Victor Wembanyama winning the MVP. I mean, not the MVP, the Rookie of the Year. And then maybe they both will win MVPs in a couple of years from now. I meant to say Rookie of the Year. They're too young to be doing MVPs. But Chet Holmgren, he's averaging 13.0 points per game. He's having an incredible season. And I think he's probably going to win Rookie of the Year. He's averaging 6.7 rebounds per game with assists per game 2.7, and his blocks per game are 1.3. So Victor Wembanyama has more blocks than Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren is helping this Thunder team get better. This is why the Thunder are having their pan-out season. They're having a very good season because Chet Holmgren's finally there to help Shea and Josh Giddey. Let's not talk about the Josh Giddey stuff that went on a couple weeks ago. But Chet Holmgren, man, he's tall and he is able to shoot the 3-pointer. And Victor Wembanyama also knows how to shoot threes. For some reason, people think that Chet Holmgren's power forward, but I think he's a center. So let me know down in the comments if you think he's a point guard. Not a point guard. Power forward or center. I keep making these silly stuff up. So anyways, that's Chet Holmgren. Next up is number 4. Yeah, number 4. And the next player I want to talk about is just give me 1 second. Sorry guys, I had to do something real quick. Anyways, I'm back and let's move on to number 4. I hate to do this, but I'm going to have to put Scoot Henderson at number 4 because he's not averaging as much as fans expected him to average. Scoot Henderson is only averaging 9.3 points per game with 2.7 rebounds per game, assists per game 4.1. And he's just not doing good. He had a phenomenal season with NBA G League Ignite. And for some reason, when he went to the NBA, he's just dropping down. Maybe because the injury he had a couple of months ago, and then he came back. And I know this doesn't matter, but he's wearing goggles now, and I feel like that's why he's not doing good. But I'm being dramatic. But Scoot Henderson, I had to put him at number 4 because that is horrible. But he still has time to improve his game, and hopefully we see something from Scoot Henderson soon. So maybe he'll turn on the Jets in a couple of months. Because Shaedon Sharpe, he's having more of that phenomenal season and carrying this team. So maybe that's why Scoot Henderson isn't averaging much. I almost called Scoot Henderson Shaedon Sharpe for a sec. But anyways, he's going to be at number 4. But I want to move on to number 4. And number 4 is going to be... Just give me one sec, and I will find this player that I want to mention next. And he's going to be my favorite NBA rookie. I'm going to put him at last because, he's not going to be too great yet. But just give me a second. Once I pull up the player, I'll be back. Okay, I found the player, and this might surprise you that I picked him in this list, and you're probably thinking, dude, this guy should not be on the list. But the last rookie, my favorite, well, he's gonna be my favorite, but I don't watch too much of him right now, but he's gonna be my favorite soon. So we got this guy. He was from Baylor. He played with the Baylor Bears for college, and it is Keyonte George. I think Keyonte George is at number 5 because he's not the best, but 10.5 points per game is how much Keyonte George is averaging. It doesn't show how much assists he's averaging or all that other stuff, but I'll mention it down in the comments if I'm able to find it later on. But Keyonte George, he's having a good career with the Jazz. And he's actually been playing a lot. And he was able to try his best to force overtime, but his teammate was able to help him out. And Keyonte George made it on Shacked and a Fool, which are funny moments in the NBA. But Keyonte George, he wears number 3 for the Jazz. And if you're a Utah Jazz fan and you don't really know who number 3 is, that's Keyonte George. Keyonte George, he might be an all-star, but I feel like he's not going to be good enough to make the Hall of Fame, unfortunately. I hate to say that, Jazz fans, but I'm going to put Keyonte George at number 5, and let me know what you think about Keyonte George and if you like his game or if you don't like his game. But I'm pretty sure if you're a Jazz fan, you'd be happy for this guy. And I feel like the Jazz picked the right player to draft because, Donovan Mitchell's first year without the Jazz last season, the Jazz were able to win a couple of games and then they just messed up and they ended up missing the playoffs. But picking up Keyonte George was a good choice because the Jazz are going to need a very good shooting guard to come help lead this team. And Markkanen, he's not going to do this on his own. And the best players they have right now are Keyonte George, Taylor Horton-Tucker, Lauri Markkanen, and Walker Kessler, I guess you could say. But Walker Kessler has been getting dunked on. He got dunked on in his rookie year. He got dunked on by Shaedon Sharpe. And also, they also drafted something Hendricks. And then Bryce Sensabaugh. I don't know who the heck he really is. I'd never seen him play on the court at all. But The Jazz picked a very good choice, and hopefully he can lead the Jazz. Not this year, but next year. But anyways, those are my top 5 rookies that are my favorite. But like I said, comment down below your favorites. Because not everyone has the same opinion. So you can also share your opinions with me too. But anyways, I'm J Dog, and I'm out. Roof!